Welcome to another episode of Like or Dislike, where we review some of the latest games that are coming out. We show you guys a little gameplay of it, and we tell you guys what we think about it after playing it for a little while. And this is your boy Proto, and I am doing a review on Call of Duty World War II. Now, this game has been a lot of fun and a lot of interesting changes that's been going on into this one. So try not to make the video too long, but I'll try to go as much in depth as I can for each part. Now, last past Call of Duties has turned off a lot of people, and a lot of people skeptical about this one, especially with going back to World War II. And this turned out to be a fun experience for me. I'm going to break it down into 3 categories in this game. You got the campaign, you got multiplayer, and you got the beloved zombies mode. So we'll start with the campaign mode first. Campaign wise, you're playing a character named Daniels that's helping fight against Germany taking over the world in World War II. He joins infantry with the Big Red 1 1st Infantry. While he's helping, he's overcoming his own personal fears while being there for his buddies. And at the same time, you got a little side story going on between the platoon sergeant and the lieutenant, and it slowly spreads throughout the whole platoon. Now, this campaign is a little bit different from the other ones because they tried a few new things in this one. With every level, you have these little mementos that you can collect, and they're not easy to find, but they're like little trinkets that you can find throughout the world in each level. And another new thing that they added was what they call heroic performances or moments, where basically you're saving one of your fellow soldiers' lives. And they're pretty much generic saves. Once you've done a couple of them, they're pretty much the rest of the same. One, you'll be pulling a buddy that's got injured, pulling him out of line of fire. Another one, you're literally saving him from getting killed by a Nazi soldier. And they're pretty interesting because when they happen, you have to react fast, and they only come up once or twice in the missions. So if you miss it, you miss it. But if you play it back, you can catch it, but it'll never be at the same point, which makes it fun. Now, campaign wise was pretty good. It had a few quick timing moments that I wasn't expecting, and they changed it up a little. Now, the game is mostly from his perspective, so that's what you're going to see, but they did change it up a little by giving you one mission where you're a tanker and another one where you're actually a pilot. Those modes weren't bad at all. They actually brought like a breath of fresh air to most of the game. I wish we could have had some more missions like that, but the campaign was primarily towards him, so can't knock it off too much. But that's basically the gist of the campaign. It took me about six and a half hours, and that's just playing it on the regular setting, so it just depends on your play style, depends on how you play. They also every now and then change it up by giving you certain levels where you have to be stealth like. And the kind of cool thing about it is for some of them you can be stealth or you can just go guns a-blazing. So that did change it up some. You have to be stealth like, and you have to remember certain things because if you get challenged, you gotta remember what to say or how to say it to certain people. So that did change it up some. Overall, campaign was pretty good. Can't really fault it. It's actually probably one of the better campaigns. Probably one of the more believable campaigns of Call of Duty. So, campaign being done, we'll go to multiplayer. Now, if you wanted boots on the ground, nobody jumping around, old school Call of Duty, I'm happy to tell you, you've got it in this one. And they changed up a few things in the multiplayer, and all depends on how you take it. Now, if you played the beta, you've seen most of it. If you see my gameplay behind the beta, you've seen most of it. A lot of things have not really changed from the beta that was out. You still have the different classes that you can choose. You still unlock them by getting tokens, by ranking up. You unlock the attachments for your weapons by using that particular weapon. As you rank up with that particular class, you start opening up different abilities for that class. So that pretty much what we saw in the beta stays the same. The customization is still about the same. You can actually customize your character as far as the person, where you want to be male or female, their skin tone. When you complete certain challenges, you'll get unique items that you can wear. For instance, because I completed the beta, I have a special unique helmet that I got for completing the beta that I can wear, and it's pretty cool. Now, the one thing that is definitely new is they're giving you this hub world that you basically are in until you play matches. And they give you a lot of things to do in the sub world. You have daily and weekly challenges that you can pick up, and they're pretty nice. They give you a certain time limit. You have the quartermaster, which gives you a specific list of challenges, and you have a certain time limit to get them. And you get in-game credit to buy special abilities for your weapons, skins, and that's nice and everything. Now they have brought back the emblem creation. You can create your own emblem, but they've highly put it out that if you create something that's offensive, it will be deleted, and it's a good possibility you will be banned. So be careful with the emblems that you're making. Now, they had an emblem area set up, but it hasn't been implemented yet, where you can actually create emblems and upload them so people can see them. Now, it's in the hub world, but you can't access it. And they had another area for weapons where you can do the same thing. Those areas aren't up yet, but when they are, I imagine that's going to be very interesting. You got the mail area where you would pick up your currency, and one that really caught my eye was the score streak training area. And it's literally, you go into this area and you learn how to use each of the score streaks. Because some of the score streaks, if you played previous Call of Duties, if you played the Modern Warfare, if you played the Black Ops series, you know how they pretty much work. But they have a few new score streaks that work a little bit different. So actually practicing with them did help out a lot. It made a big difference. And basically, that's the gist of this little hub world. I'm not gonna lie, it reminds me a lot of Destiny and other open world MMO games that have hubs like this. And as far as multiplayer goes, you still have all the same modes that we saw in the beta, plus a few new ones. You have the gridiron, the war, and they're all pretty well balanced. Gameplay, you're gonna die, but you gonna get your kills in. So don't be surprised when you play your first couple matches, you feel like you're getting wiped. But as you get a hang of it, you find out which weapons work good for you, and you start ranking up, you do well. I mean, the first match I played, I was the lowest level in a room, mostly of 20 plus ranking people, but I held my own decently. So, and they actually have a local play mode. So if you want to play split screen with your friends, you have that. You can do custom matches, setting them up, adding bots, adding scores, adding selecting maps. So that was nice for them to do, since a lot of games are going geared to be online. The fact that they're doing local play is pretty good. Now, another interesting thing I saw in the multiplayer, they've actually got certain modes geared for esports. So if you want to be on a competitive scale, if you want to train to compete in an esports type of matches, you literally already have that there. You can set it up how you want to. You can use the selections or you can customize and set it up. So just looking on that, it looks like they're really trying to gear this towards esports as well, which wouldn't be a bad thing at all. And pretty much that sums up the multiplayer. Experience was pretty good. It was alright to me. I'm still getting the vibe for it. But the last area to talk about is the zombies mode. Now, they have changed zombies, but in my opinion, a good way. It's got a completely different story to it. And I really don't want to tell you the story. If you get the game or you look it up on YouTube, take a look at the prologue and see that first level and you see what I mean. Now, these zombies don't play around. They're not like the zombies that we're used to seeing that just move around slowly. These zombies are extremely aggressive, will come after you. You've got stronger zombies that will actually get mad at you if you hit them or shoot them, and they'll charge at you. But these zombies are extremely gory, extremely ugly, and extremely relentless. They did not skimp on the gore or the blood. And what was kind of cool to me was you could actually shoot off their limbs, like how most people did. You would shoot off their legs and give a crawler. No, you could shoot off their arms, shoot off their legs, and they'll still be coming after you. Now, they changed a few things in that, adding a lot more traps on the maps that you're going to be on. You got different power-ups and abilities you can use. They brought back some of the old power-ups that you have, like the instant kill, the nuke kill, the full ammo. We're actually adding a few more in there. So it's definitely something to play. Definitely something if you have a lot of friends. If you want to play that, it will be entertaining. Playing a few matches of that, it really felt good. I really enjoyed this zombies more than the zombies on Infinite Warfare. So, and along with that, you can actually customize your characters. You can customize loadouts for them, which was kind of interesting. It looks like they took that loadout aspect from the Call of Duty a while back with fighting the aliens or monsters, whatever you want to call them, where you could create a loadout with different weapons, different abilities. Looks like they implemented that into this one, which came out pretty good. Everybody have their own unique loadouts, kind of back up one another and help one another a lot. So that's pretty much it for the game. Now, with it being 3 big parts, I'm gonna have to give it 3 difference on it. So for the campaign, I give it a like. Really enjoyable. I can play through it maybe a couple times, and there's a lot of moments. There are very funny moments in the campaign. Multi, I might have to give it a dislike. I really wasn't feeling it. The only mode I really liked on it was the war mode, and it was just, to me, that was really a lot of fun, pushing the line, trying to advance or keep the enemy back. Because if you got a good team, you can defend that or you can keep pushing it with no problems. But the rest of the multi, I really wasn't feeling it. And I played it for a few hours. But to each his own. Some people love it. Some people think it's alright. Some people straight up hate it. And for the zombies, I have to get a definite like. It really feels like the old zombies to me, just on a more gorier aspect. You gotta learn which ones to go against. I love running the trains, having them follow, turn around, take a couple out, keep on going. The traps they had implemented really helps out for you running trains. And the bosses that you fight, yeah, they're not easy at all. So expect it kind of hard to get up into those higher rankings. Now, overall, I have to give the game a like. It was very enjoyable to play. I highly recommend you play it with friends, because that's where this game shines on, is playing it with other people. So if you get it, definitely get it with other people, play with other people, create your own clan on it, and have fun with it. So that's basically my review on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you plan on getting it? Do you plan on not getting it? Are you thinking about it? If you already got the game, what do you think about it? Do you like the multiplayer? Do you like the zombies? Do you like the changes they did? There's stuff that you wish they would have kept or would have changed? Other things they could add into it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. That lets me know that you enjoyed this video, and I'll keep on trying to work on more reviews like this. Make sure to follow us on Facebook. If you ever want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us on there, reach out to us on the YouTube page, because this channel is for all gamers, regardless how you game, regardless what type of gamer you are. This channel is for everyone. So if you got something that you want to see in a video, or you got something that you heard in the game and the news world and you want to let us know about it and we'll do a video on it, just let us know, because like I said, this channel is for everybody. But I'm Proto, and I will catch you guys later.